Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you. A little midday money on a Saturday. Max Wagers Network in the house. If you're not subscribed to the Max Wagers, if you're watching Picks and Parlays or Winning Free Picks, you've probably seen me before. Max Wagers is the new addition. It's the new channel here. Max Wagers Network. Come on. Like, subscribe, ring the bell. Welcome on into the show. How's everybody doing on Saturday? Hopefully pretty well. I don't know. We'll see, right? It's 12 o'clock, so we don't know how we're doing. It's how we're recovering from yesterday. St. Peter's, unbelievable. Keeping it going. And I had losers yesterday here because I said, you know what? I thought the size would wear them down a little bit, pull away. I said, Purdue, Peter's first half, second half, I figured Purdue established itself. Yep. Well, another national championship ticket that I had early in the season back in November. Down the drain. We have one alive. Kansas, 9-1 is our last puppy rolling along here. So all we got left in the NCAA futures to go. 23. 232 and 198. And it's been a bad tournament in free pick. I'm not going to lie. I just can't. My faves lose. My dogs lose. It happens. What can we do? But how about NBA? Another winner. Knicks in the video. Yes, 63 and 76. But I believe that's like 4 or 5 in a row in the video. NBA's been doing well there. So I can't complain about our picks of lately, right, for NBA. Today, we have a little Nets action, 3.5 over Miami. Again, Nets on the road. We get Durant, we get Kyrie, and we got the Heat in flux, baby. So there is that. And the college, I mentioned our college basketball, 232 and 198. And we got Portland, Houston, Arkansas. I bet these games, all the lines, they're different. I just wrote them down off of what I had. I know they've moved, but I was rushing. I didn't look at the updated lines, so I apologize for that. So I know they're a little different than what I bet them at. And Houston would have been a money line play, but when I put it out on the sites, there was no money line available, so I had to lay to 1.5. And we've seen that come back and bite me in the butt quite a few times here to 1.5. And on the ice, we had a push yesterday, 45 and 40. But we'll go a little Bruins puck line here. That's a 12:30 puck drop, but we're going to look to grab a big one there. Again, they're just for hockey, much like NBA, I kind of try to look for a little bit of a bigger take back. You can take a dog or 150, 160, but I try to get the bigger payday. And again, maybe I just try to overthink to be like, oh, look at me, I'm edgy and take run lines or puck lines. I think the Bruin team's good, and I'm just not really sold here on. I'm just pulling up. Sorry, I got to pull up some odds here. People are going to ask. For the Islanders, they've won. They're 7-2 and 1 last time. They played well, but who they really beat? Not kind of playoff caliber competition. Just not loving it there. Just what? I'll go puck line, look for the payday. On the Twitter, if you're on Twitter, there is a North Carolina free pick will be posted. North Carolina and St. Peter's for tomorrow, obviously. It's not today's game. But that is a free pick posted there. We also have Arkansas and Duke free pick posted for you. And, of course, the midday money records are on the site or the Twitter, whatever we want to call it. It's up there. And we have hockey, too. We have Panthers and Senators free pick up there. So quite a few picks. I'm cursing here. Quite a few picks on the Twitter thing. And how about baseball? 4-1 with our MLB picks. Thank you, tomorrow. Tomorrow's, I said, I don't really.
4-1.
Yeah, we were 4-1. The ones we.
Who lost? I gave out 5, and I'm undefeated.
I'm sorry. You know what? The 4-1s are the ones I bet. I should say.
Yeah, you had the Royals yesterday, didn't you?
No, I had I did Pirates run line yesterday.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay.
So my MLB is 4-1. We had the Royals on it. Royals.
Yep.
Rangers -102, +105. Phillies +115. Tigers big winner +160. And I did Royals run line yesterday. Excuse me, Royals run line +140.
There you go.
I lost it there.
That's fair. I got 3 more for today, but we'll go over those later.
Yeah. We definitely got to do that. And so the NBA's been a nice free pick run we've been doing well with that, right? Again, the record overall for the season on the video is bad, but overall for the year on and of late, so we've won like what 4 in a row, maybe 5 in a row, and those I've actually used as premiums because if I'm liking them, I bet them. I always say that. A lot of times I say I didn't bet this game. I tell you which ones I bet, which ones I don't bet. But 23 and 17 again, tiny amount of NBA, but that's still 58%, and it's just I can't people want the NBA games. I try to find the best one, and I tell you if I bet it. This one I didn't bet the Nets. I would have liked the Nets that I won last night, but I didn't get it, and it's 3 when I saw it this morning. So I still like it. We are not buying. Oh boy, I just put the wrong thing up in the chat. Sorry about that, folks. I was trying to put the free picks up in the chat, and I ended up putting the another thing.
You put the description in there. Nice, good work.
That's the last one. I'm like, oh my goodness, terrible. What are we doing? Ay. It's a rough morning here. I can't even. We're not even. What's happening here? Oh my goodness, dogs and cats living together. That's good. There we go. Oh my, what the heck? Oh, I think there's like 80 comments, and I think 74 of them are just us posting the links to everything. Lane Elliott. Good morning, Lane. How are you today? Look at this. Here we go. 1, 2. They're all coming up. Michael's in the house. NBA picks have been good, my guy. Yeah, they've been again since the All-Star break, and I haven't gone back since the All-Star break here to see our NBA picks in the video, but they have been good. And again, a lot less. I always try to throw one out every day because people ask, "Oh, what's your favorite NBA?" Okay, I have a favorite NBA game. Sure as heck doesn't mean I'm betting. The ones I bet, 40 of them, we're hitting them. But in here, I try to be honest. I can't, a lot of guys give out NBA picks. 100 people. Go find them. We got guys on our own channel here do stuff like that. That's for me. I kind of pick and choose. I tell you, I do things a little different. We say this all the time. I'm living in a box right now here. This is crazy. My buddy hadn't seen me in bed. He was on the show. He's like, "What, are you moving again? You just moved." I'm like, "Oh man, I'm at my parents' house. I'm moving again." Thank you to be afraid to like button. Remy Martin was shading points last night. 4 of 8 free throws the last 45 seconds. Yeah, it killed me. I had him -7. I had him on. Don't Mike. That's the way my tournament's been going. I'm 1-3. I'm 5-5. I'm 3-3. I'm 2-4. I cannot get a break in the college tournament this year, and listen, am I hoping for a nice run the next couple weeks here and get me back up to 54-55%? Or are we going to have a 500 season? It is what it is, and people are going to be disappointed. They're like, "Oh, you did this," but it's the old marathon, not a sprint kind of thing. The season is long. You ride it out. You're going to have losing days, and I'm mixing up, but I just can't catch a streak, and that's what it is. It's streak time. NBA picks: Memphis and the Raptors, says Michael. All right, let's see what we got here for these two games: Memphis and Toronto.
Memphis is against the Bucks.
Yeah, Bob's. Bucks are probably missing guys, right?
Giannis is questionable. Middleton is probable, and Holiday is out.
So you probably lean there, but again, it looks a little low, right? All those
Jaws out. Jaws out for the next 2 weeks.
All the guys out for Jaws out. Okay, I was gonna say all those guys out in the line's still basically a pickle. Again, that's a spot. I'm like, why am I playing? I got all the best guys are not playing or questionable. Why are you running to bet that game on a Sunday or Saturday? Like, is that, I guess.
Yeah, I bet that game.
It's just from when I miss it. If it's like the other day, we had the Heat over Philly. I'm like, I like this spot. Then all the Philly guys went out. I'm like, you know what? That totally changes the aspect. I don't like Miami in that spot. Right? It just changes the way things should play. And this is a spot where guys out. I don't. Somebody's going to show up and maybe have a great game and carry one team or the other. I can't. Let's stay away. No, thank you. And the Raptors. This game's up to 11. Do I want to lay double digits with Toronto? I don't know about that. Again, give me Brooklyn. I know Kyrie's going to score 40. Miami's in flux. Maybe an over. It's gone up. I'd look there for anything. Peacocks. Watch the game at O'Leary's. I was over in the Sun Tavern watching the game. It's in Galamad watching the game, Gabe. NCAA picks, I bet all those bets. It's like Nova versus Houston first half under. I almost do the under out here in the free pick. Kind of like but Nova, Nets, Grizzly, Blue Devils, all money line. I'm on the other side there with Houston, and I have it on one spot here. It's 1.5. I have it at -125. I know line's gone up. Nets, I do like the Nets. Grizzlies, I got no opinion on. Blue Devils, all money line. I don't like Duke. Although I should know better. Like NC yesterday, I was torn up on that game. I came in UCLA. I should have been like, you know what? The script is written for NC versus Duke Final Four. Like even today, I don't know. I'll take the pain. I'm not taking Duke today. It is, it's. You look back at tournament like, wow, NC can play Duke in the Final Four. Like, get the heck out of here. I mean, you don't. But again, the powers that be want something. Not that it's fixed. I mean, we can make jokes like, oh, it's.
No, it's not. But I will say,
there, who's going to get a call? North Carolina Duke will definitely get some calls.
Yeah,
they'll get. The fans will be there. Whatever it is.
I think Nick already put together at the college basketball is rigged parlay with Duke money line and Carolina money line. I think it was even money.
Yeah.
So run with it.
The college basketball is rigged parlay. UFC Matt Brown. Nope.
Nope.
I don't know. I can't give an opinion on it. It's even money. Why not? UNC getting it done. The Heels. Arkansas today plus points. So does everybody else. Yeah. I mean, it's come down a little bit. I think people forget for Arkansas. This team was. I think they went on a run last year in the tournament too. Weren't they a Sweet 16 kind of team last year?
I'll go look up what they did last year. Give me 2 minutes.
Sure they were a Sweet 16 Elite 8 kind of squad last year. It's not a bad team. Mr. Nika, good morning, Mr. Nika. Taking the Red Sox, Rangers, and Royals today. All right, we'll wait for Tim to jump in here for some MLB, but we'll come back and
Arkansas did make it to the Elite 8 last year when they lost to Baylor.
Elite 8, okay. I'm deleting all these crazy ones here. I got to delete. I almost hit block user. But that would have been good.
I don't think you can block those users.
It says put user in timeout. I'm trying to delete it.
You can't put yourself in timeout. It does not work that way. Trust me, I've tried it when Nick comments on my stuff on the ESP show. Doesn't work.
I got to go back to Mr. Nika's comments. Nets game is very concerned. Everyone in the Nets, they do have everyone take Miami off 3 straight losses. Triple revenge game. I like the Nets just because it's Kyrie putting on a show and Miami's just to the bad spot. Why do you want to bet? Hey, Miami's off 3 losses. You're going to bet them they're due to win? No. Brio, how are you? Good to see you, my fellow. Marla, watch the rest. Help Providence not lose by 15 last night. Oh, man, that's just the way it's been going for me, Marla. I don't know. It is frustrating. Kansas 9-1 still alive, though. Wilson, happy for St. Jersey, St. Peter's. Yeah, my buddy played for the Hall with Sunil Holloway, and Holloway went to St. Pat's in Elizabeth, if I remember correctly. So, yeah, you got to cheer for the local, but too bad you can't bet on them here. And I'll tell you what, the sportsbooks are probably breathing a sigh of relief that they could have bet these teams because people would have been on St. Peter's. People would have put $100 on them to win it all. Every bet would have been money line. You'd be getting crushed for. You have Peter's money line and rolling it. You'd be up to probably 20, 30 grand on a $100 bet. Probably something ridiculous like that.
But if you live in New Jersey, if you have a North Carolina to win the region, it already cashed for you.
Yeah, it's a win.
They already cashed it because they're the last remaining team that you can bet on.
Yes, crazy stuff. Nuggets over, Blues over. Well, hello, Miss Erica. How are you? Haven't seen you a bit. Football as well. Nuggets over against OKC. Yes, I will say yes, sir, Reedy. And then the Blues, St. Louis. Let me pull up some cold cash on the ice. See what is happening there with St. Louis. Brett Hull's going to score 6 goals today. Over 6. All right. Carolina's played some unders, but it did tick up a little here. There was a opener of a 5.5. Right? I'm reading this correctly. Sometimes I'm doing this again. It was a 5.25 with juice at one spot and auto right up to the 6er. So look at this. What is this? I mean, look at this crazy spot. Had at 6.5 as an opener. Unbelievable. You shop around, folks. You can get wacky lines from some books. Again, some of these spots, and I've used them. They put out a weird line, and you jump on it. The limit comes in, the blocks. It's ridiculous. Some of these small places. In a rare NBA pick, I'm leaning OKC plus 15. Bad team, good cover team. Absolutely. I was more of an OKC guy at home, but if you want to take 15 on the road here, possible. I didn't dig into OKC. I just said, you know what? The Nets jumped out at me last night, and I wanted to just bet the Nets, especially, Kyrie's getting in shape. He's just going to come in and pour it on. And Miami's just bad right now. They're not playing good. A lot of stuff going on. Memphis 13-2 without Ja.
14-2. 14-2. It was 13. No, actually, no. It's 15-2. It was 14-2 before the last game versus the Nets, and then it's now 15-2. So even better.
All right. There you go. 14-2, and it's a pick 'em. Josh Hart out? I do not know.
Questionable.
Houston Cougars. Yes, we love Cougars. Give Houston done. Let's go. Duke wants to win by 6. Oh, it's shaping up for Duke to win this thing. Are we going to be, and I'll be honest, are we going to be shocked if Duke wins the championship? People will make it.
No.
This team was, they got what? 2 NBA draft picks. This is a good team. If they win by 15 today, I'm not going to be shocked. They're good.
They're essentially pulling out the red carpet for them. No Arizona, no Gonzaga, no Baylor, no Kentucky. They're knocking out all the big teams, and it's just Duke getting easy matchup. Well, Texas Tech wasn't easy, but easy matchup after easy matchup after easy matchup, and yeah, they're just going to run through it. That's just how it is because we can't have anything nice.
UFC, I have no idea. I'll ride with you, Marlon. Hometown guy, why not? What's the baseball picks? Moolah. You hit your parlay yesterday, right? You had the Sox and the Braves? Was that your? It was a plus 120 parlay. I thought it was Jay Moolah, and I said I'd give you the win. You said parlay is plus 120, even though they're a heavy favorite. I think it cashed. We'll do baseball, and I'm going to run through the comments here because I get back to Mr. Nika's picks, and we'll do some baseball. And baseball's been good. Matt Brown could be his retirement fight. I called 1-800-GAMBLER after pounding the Rockets. And he called me back. A public won every game last night tournament. Again, this is the tricky with the public part. Everybody's betting, I don't know. I don't worry about that this time of year. Sweet 16, Elite 8, Final 4, NFL playoffs. There's going to be a public side. You're going to have public stuff for these kind of things. And just random days in NBA. Everybody's going to be on the Lakers tonight. It's the Lakers. It's, stuff like that. So, but now I kind of I keep that in the back pocket. I really don't play into that here. Everyone's on Miami and they watched Iowa State. Yeah. They crushed them right out of the gate. Never in doubt. Houston Nova under. I like the under there. Free mind. Hey, Ben, fella, good to see you. Well, they thought to Miami, Kansas took Miami 6.5. Kansas has not the covering spreads. Probably an under lean there. Although I do I got the Kansas future, so I'm riding them. Good point about NC. Yes. Sublex. Remy will be shaving points. Yeah, St. Peter's money line. Why not? Guy said yesterday, why not? We won. I thought the game would be close first half, and Purdue would pull away and win that by 15, 20. There's too much size. No answer for 7-footers. Nope. Peter's outright. Tim wants a baseball. Everybody's on a baseball. Hold on. Can we get through 4 minutes here? 3 minutes? Let me get through these things. Keep it classy. Lex, I saw you with the alley. I popped in alley show yesterday. Saw you in there. Black Wolf. Who's that? Is that UFC? Or is this a firecracker? That's Black Panther, the firecracker.
I got no clue.
Higgs, what's good? Always a pleasure to be here. Friends, I appreciate, I love when everybody comes in. Bruins under and the win. Stars over and the Flames over. Bruins under and the win. If it's under, I hope it's 4-0. So let's go. Stars, I'm on the other side of that. And Calgary, I almost thought Calgary here. I thought about taking them at 150. It's come down a little bit more, so I'm glad I laid off. I might have to jump on some Oiler money there. Probably on the over Flames there with you, though. So, yes. Over in Houston, defense doesn't matter when good players can't create plays and make shots. Yeah, but again, we've seen Houston dictate tempos and unders. No, that's the folks are moving. I'm not back my old home. 1977 they moved in here. So some of the wallpaper still from 1977. You see like behind like the shelf here? That's like a piece of plywood or whatever. My dad made his own thingy. That was my old wallpaper. It was blue and white wallpaper like that, as opposed to just a blue paint anymore. But folks are moving. Rangers, first 5 over 6 over full 11, and the Cougars first half full game. They're like Houston, and again, we'll jump into MLB in a minute. Everybody's got to repost their MLBs. Toronto Maple Leafs on the puck line. $2 on the road. That's the only way I'm going to go there. Panthers puck line. Again, 260. I don't want to lay those kind of numbers. And then What's happening here? My goodness.
I think you froze for a second.
Froze. You got to do puck lines because they're all giant numbers. Duke over. Duke over. Nobody just went from 3 to 2. Will Hill. MJ. I mean, you're getting 3 line open to 1. So, if you get 3, take a shot at 3. 2-team parlay, first baskets, Jokic, Murray, Spurs, Greeny Caps coming in with the NBA first hoops. Everybody's loving Matt Brown today. Black Wolf in round 1, leaning submission.
Well, now you know what? Now I got to bet this Matt Brown guy because everybody's saying him, or I bet against him because everybody's saying him.
I lost 13 leg parlay because Golden State couldn't cover 9 points. Elliot's here. Elliot's going to come in with a baseball pick, and we're going to jump on this team because they hit lefties. They're 27-9 versus lefties. White Sox. Do I like under Houston? Yes. Jared says yes to Matt Brown. I'm guessing this is still the UFC. Duke, here we go. Plus the 170. Jared likes the over. It's the over Duke game. Yes. All unders in NCAA. Yeah. Yes, they were all unders. Man was going to cover Kansas by a point just in case, he says. Get up to 7. I took Miami T's cash. Yeah. Hurricanes look good. Cut you off, so my bets are obvious. Dodgers pushed yesterday. Hey. Kansas Duke over 47. Wait, hold on a second. I'm confused with this. What is that? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Kansas Duke. You're the same thing as me, Fremont? Like, what is he talking about? Black Wolf. I didn't know Khabib. I'm thinking. I see Khabib. I just think Khabib.
I looked him up. It's another Russian UFC fighter, and the next Habib Nurmagomedov was the best pound for pound fighter in the UFC ever. So
that's because I didn't go pro.
Yeah, exactly.
Things in his high school. Absolutely, this is it. This is when I was in high school. I was 3. It's my year. I was 3 years old. Tim, I look at your plays. Book them.
Yep, they're on my TikTok.
There you go. TikTok. I got to do a Higgs stock. Lenny has 1,000 followers on TikTok.
Dude, he exploded. We were close for a while. We were ahead of him, and all of a sudden,
that's crazy. He's got 1,000 followers on TikTok and 300,000 on OnlyFans. I know. Coach K from Duke recruited the coach from St. Pete's. Yeah, St. Pat's. My grandfather coached at St. Pat's in the 70s. Rick Barry. Brenda's family. Went to Miami U. Houston game over. I like the young. Jared Nichols over. Yes. Interesting info. Kenny might play each other in the Final 4. Could be. Yeah. Shalene Holloway. In New York. Went to St. Pat's. Elizabeth, New Jersey. Interesting info. Could be. Matt Brown is old. Too many wars. What are you talking about? Too many fights. What is that? Erica. What's the over in the NHL I like? Over NHL I would lean to here is the what's the over? Maybe Montreal and Toronto Maple Leafs 6.5. Yeah, we know this UFC stuff. I guess it's almost time for some baseball here. We'll come back to Miss Anika's post. Over to hockey, we said we like the Canadians over 6.5. Preseason MLB. What y'all thrown on? Yeah, listen, my preseason MLB 4-1 on the site, so I'm happy about that. I think we're 5-0 here with Tim's picks as well. Red Sox, Rays, Cardinals all playing home 10-1. Peter Yan.
No, I'm not betting Yan. He's going up against Aljamain Sterling. No, Aljamain all day. And then Hazmat Shinayev, I don't know. Well, probably.
Silver, says Elliot.
Yeah, Higgs.
TikTok. Should I do a Higgs talk?
Yes.
Everyone wants a Higgs talk?
Dude, do a Higgs talk. I'll help you if you need it. Do a Higgs talk. And we do one each day before the show or after the show. Do a Higgs talk. That would be hilarious.
I just don't like the Chinese having my retina eye scan. Although I've been doing videos for 14 years, I'm sure they have every giant file on me. All right, let's get to some MLB. Everybody wants MLB because you know what? What are we gonna say? The MLB has been treating us good.
Why not? Because why not?
MLB's been treating us good. We got to go up here, start with Mr. DP. So here we go. Let's get to it. Red Sox. Let me pull up some lines here on the sites. Who knows? Because I come in with these bets as the show goes on. And we got games here in a half hour. So we got Red Sox minus 130 over Tampa Bay. I got to pull up the MLB matchup page here.
For that one, it'll be Corey Kluber for the Tampa Bay Rays. I almost said Buccaneers for whatever reason. Boston Red Sox will have Michael Wacha. Tampa Bay will be starting Arozarena, Franco, Choi, Meadows, Diaz. So the first 5 guys for their starting lineup. Boston's going to be starting most of their starting lineup with Hernandez, Devers, Bogarts, Martinez, Verdugo, Dalbec, Arroyo, Bradley, and Plawecki.
I mean, so I got 130. I'm grabbing some Boston at 125 just because looking at the overall here. So this is what I'm kind of looking at here for. We're going to mention the lineup stuff like that. Very important. But also, let's look at some run differentials here. Tampa's 1-5. They may not score by 11, and you got Boston on the flip side of that. Outscoring by 11. Washington outscored by 16 runs. I mean, Baltimore outscored by 10 runs. What the heck? And they're 3-4. Texas have been raking, plus 20. Cincy plus 14. Colorado's over, got to be cashing. They're plus 12, and they got a 500 record. San Fran not scored. Let's get the fade San Fran train up. Outscored by 20 runs.
Well, hold on. I believe one of their. I'm pulling up their game from yesterday. I think that was San Fran, the team that got absolutely blown to smithereens yesterday. They lost 10-2 yesterday. Sorry, it was the Chicago Cubs that lost 17-1 yesterday. But no, Giants
17-1.
17-1.
That's probably why they're outscored by 14 now. They were probably up. You get blasted like that up next year thing. Oh my god. But
the Giants lost 10-2 yesterday. So can't really do anything.
I just bet the Red Sox. And what's up here? We got Rangers.
Rangers don't have a lineup yet, so can't do anything with that one. Royals, that one's a 9:00 game versus the Dodgers. There's no lineups. There's starting pitchers. Andre Jackson for the Dodgers. Brady Singer for the Royals. No lineups. So can't bet anything if I don't know the lineups.
Yeah.
And then I do have something in that Toronto game, which I did real quick. I did type in my plays, and here you go. I'm on the Red Sox. I had them before the stream. Red Sox minus 125. I grabbed the Marlins, and I grabbed the Blue Jays. Marlins, it's Trevor Rogers versus Steven Matz. Miami is starting a good chunk of their starters with Jorge Soler, Cooper, Sanchez, Garcia, Aguilar, Wendell, Rojas, Stallings, and Chisholm. St. Louis is also starting a couple of their starters, but Tommy Edman, Goldschmidt, O'Neill, Arenado, Dickinson, Nootbaar, Sosa, Knitzer, and Yepes. But I like Miami. I think they're going to be a little bit of a scrappy team. I grabbed them at minus 105. I love Trevor Rogers. I think he's going to have a really good year this year.
Yes.
And I think
where I'm at, maybe.
And then the Blue Jays. I faded them yesterday when they were against the Tigers. I'm on them today. They got Alex Manoah on the mound, and their lineup consists of Biggio, Bichette, Vlad, Gurriel, Chapman, Kirk, McGuire, Palacios, and Smith. So the first 5 are good, and then bottom half, whatever. Going up against the Yankees, which I want to fade the entire spring training.
I'm with that.
They're going to be overvalued, and they don't care.
I just get the Marlins at 115.
Yep, and then they have Michael King starting. The Yankees do. They have Judge, Donaldson, Gallo, Sanchez, LeMahieu, Hicks, Connor Falefa, Guzman, and McDowell. So the first 7 are starters. I just think Toronto's the better team. So 3 plays today: Red Sox, Marlins, and Blue Jays. 5-0 start to the year to make it 8-0 today.
I'm flying past some people. We got Elliot talking about the Canucks, Villanova. Lions going down +2. Yes, I still like Houston there. I mean, it was 1, it went up to 3. So, Orioles in Texas today. Turns for Texas. I like Texas. I think Texas is a good team I'm going to be looking to play on during the regular season.
Problem is, Baltimore and Texas both do not have starting lineups out. So,
yeah.
I'm not betting that yet.
Let me see what the line is. What's the new line here?
Let's see. What do I have?
What time's this game?
This one, the 4 o'clock and 6 o'clock.
Oh, you know what? I'm looking at Orioles to play Texas, and Orioles are playing the Pirates. That's why I'm like, why can't I find?
Texas is Peckham -110 each. Baltimore's a -140 against Pittsburgh.
Yeah, no lineups, so I don't like that. I'm with you. And I need a little more info.
I need lineups. Yeah, I need lineups in order to bet this stuff.
Yep. It's UCLA got stupid late. Yeah, I thought UCLA was winning that game. Ninja, I thought this is the.
I thought so too. I was nervous.
A smash, brother, easy, no problem.
Yep.
No smash like the Button Brothers. Most runs scored:
Yes,
Rangers, Rockies, Guardians, Diamondbacks scores.
Yep, Rangers have been smacking the ball. I'll wait until that, and I might come out with more plays for the 4 o'clock hour and 6 o'clock hour. But hold on.
I like
the Royals at 9 o'clock is at +115. I think you just finally take that.
We listen. You know, I'm a Houston Cougar guy. We had them last year, and they went far, and then they collapsed late. I still had them high this year. I like them. I got them today going, but I got a Kansas. The only one I got left my future is just Kansas. The MLB, right around the corner.
I'm excited for it. Good spring training into a good year.
UNC for Rob Franklin. He's happy. He's happy. So you just said something about what happened. You were talking about.
I kind of want to blindly bet the Royals at +115
against the Dodgers today.
I mean, why not? I know it's we already know the pitching advantages on Kansas City. Brady Singer over Andre Jackson. We don't know the lineups, but Kansas City, minus I think yesterday's loss, has not lost a spring training game, and they'll win about 80% of their spring training games. And taking them at plus money, I'm gonna wait until the lineups come out, and that might end up burning me because I'll probably end up grabbing them at like -105, -110. But I kind of want the Royals today.
So I got the Marlins 115, Sox 125, Blue Jays even, and Royals +116. That's what I'm got going right now.
I'll bet the Royals later when the lineups come out just to make sure.
These are all, I've only been doing these like for $100 these days. I'm like, you know what? I mean, and only because I started out hot, like before I'm like, you know what? Worst case, I go 1-4. I'll still be up a little money because we had some dogs. You know?
Yep. Yeah, I'm only putting like $10 each on them. I'm having fun. These are fun bets. They're not anything crazy. They're kind of like the college baseball plays that I was doing. So
yeah, just
why not? I'll put more money on the regular season stuff, but preseason.
Listen, preseason again. It started out hot, so I had some money. I'm like, all right, I had a little left over from other things because the NBA's been a little better, even though my college hoops has been 500. So I'm like, I got a little to play with. I'll go big, and then you hit a couple. I got a little bit to play with. So normally preseason, I'm not running around about preseason, but it started out good. I got a couple hundred to play with. I'll play with it. It's just fun money right now.
Yep, let's roll with it.
Like I'll tell you what, I go 0-4 today, and I'm down even. It'll go. I'm like, I'm not gonna. I'm like, all right, I probably will do 1 or 2 games for like a quarter down the road, or parlay them up. 3-teamer for $25 just to. And go 3-0, great. If not, I'd rather lose 25 than I can wait 7. Opening days is 7. It's literally, 10 days away or whatever it is, 2 weeks away. I'm not
I gotta get some of that MLB action.
Yeah, listen, I'm trying to get like Outside the Park baseball comes out like the end of April. I just want to start like simming seasons and making Don Mattingly healthy in 1984 and stuff like that. Thank you for the pitch, Tim. Tim has been rolling along here. John says Braves. Baseball.
That one, he asked me earlier. I told him it was a slight towards the plus money with Minnesota.
I grabbed the Marlins, Red Sox, Jays, and the Royals in MLB today. Just so it happened live. USL started.
I think that I talked to Trap. I think that's going to end up being on the site too.
I'll look again. That's going to be. I got to look at the players. What kind of the coaches, any kind of. I mean, let's be honest. People are going to want to rub it the over. You're thinking over. I'm thinking unders out of the gate because there's no practices and
people will want to bet this stuff. So
yes, they will. I don't see why they wouldn't have most of the starting lineup playing. They need to get their playing time. Yeah, you think most guys, with a shortened season, you have more guys playing. But on the same token, I don't want guys getting hurt here either because you haven't practiced a lot, right? They couldn't go to facilities. Then you got guys pulling hammies running to first base. That'll be great,
Yeah.
Like Judge goes down, the guy's looking at he's looking to get $35 million a year next year. You think he wants to get hurt in preseason?
No.
Like a pulling over. Yes. College basketball pulling over. Yes. It's the same. Who else like that? Adam can both on. I bet pulling. I got pulling 4.5. I like the over. Higgs stock would be cool. Yeah, we got. I like Higgs stock. I think that's a good name.
Higgs stock. Get it. Higgs stock. We'll create it up and we'll work on it, Higgs. That will be our project together. We'll work on your Higgs stock.
I'm gonna get back to Texas. I'll do it. I was gonna do the start the new year. I was gonna start out, but I'm like, I've been putting it off.
Yeah.
I like Twinkies. I like chocolate covered Twinkies. Are you talking
about the Twins?
Oh, I thought you were talking about chocolate.
Why not? Less money? Why not?
Here's what you got there against the Braves. Chichi Gonzalez. Oh my God, that guy's terrible.
Yeah, but Atlanta's throwing out Tucker Davidson, so
over. Michigan Panthers are coached by Jeff Fisher. I got to look. I'm telling you, I didn't look at any of that.
I'll have to look at that. But baseball's
the Pine Bluff Llamas in the house. Chris Tatum. Good to see you, fellow. Between your permanent co-host.
As long as there's the Max Wagers Network, yes.
That's it. You can come in and out anytime he wants. Usually behind the scenes, but baseball, we'll pull them out because baseball's.
Oh yeah.
When we have day games, I mean, everybody knows who Tim is. So he'd be doing it on his own channel anyway, talking baseball. So he's gonna come out here.
I'll do it twice.
Day baseball will be in. It'll be base. Let's be honest. April's gonna be more baseball and some NBA's winding down, but it'll be all baseball.
All baseball.
Over Jays. Listen, preseason baseball, spring training. I always looked overs anyway, but I'm not. I don't have any overs.
Unfortunately, I don't get totals on my book, so I can't bet overs.
A lot of spots don't, and you're always laying 10, 12 anyway. So I went up to 10. Yeah, I'm sure if anything's under 10, I'm shocked. There's got to be some kind of crazy wind blowing in or whatever to keep it under 10 runs. Let's see. Does Timmy play Houston winning everything, or is that just Timmy is Houston winning everything? They could. It's a good team. I mean, the free throw shooter might come back to bite them in the butt, but they play defense. It's a solid team. I mean, were they Final Four team last year?
Yep.
Whatever. I mean,
they lost to Baylor in the Final Four.
It's a good team.
Yes, they.
Arkansas getting it done. Again, these guys were in the Elite Eight last year too, right?
And they lost to Baylor. No, yes, something like that.
Big X, what do you say? We like college baseball today. Ain't college baseball from this.
I didn't bet any. I didn't look at any college. I haven't looked. I've slacked off on that. Quick scroll through it. I know there's certain teams that I normally like betting. Here you go. If anything, I'll throw out Texas Tech at even money. They're at home, versus one of the best teams in the nation in Texas. And normally I like taking smaller schools at home at plus money against bigger schools in state. I know it's a mouthful, but I've made a decent chunk of money being able to do that. And then I can never fade my Wake Forest, or not my Wake Forest, but Wake Forest has been making me money all year. So a little bit of plus money there as well, but I did not bet any of it.
Jared's coming in cross sport. Magny, Black Cat, Duke, and Houston.
Yeah, I don't know about the UFC stuff.
Yeah,
I'll look
UFC.
at more of the UFC stuff when it's just baseball and it's like a Saturday night and like when there's only baseball, I'll look at more UFC, but I don't really look at it right now.
First 5 unders. I can't do first 5 unders of preseason.
Nope.
I can't, not this time of year. Regular season, now I don't know what to expect. I can't tell you. How can you take an under when you got a guy who might come in, though? He might come in one game just like, you know what? They don't throw him in back-to-back spots. He can go 3 innings because they want to work him. Then you get piggybacked by a guy who's not going to be on the roster just to eat up innings because they want somebody else to pitch. Yep. The next game, I can't get into any. It's overs or nothing in spring training.
Correct.
With you all on baseball and in OKC. I mean, it's a big number. I get it.
Yeah. And there was one thing with the OKC game is you could possibly see Michael Porter Jr. back today for the Nuggets. Bruins just scored, damn. You could see Michael Porter Jr. back for the Nuggets today for the first time since November. And if that's the case, I like the Oklahoma City Thunder even more.
Yeah, because he's going to they'll work him kind of into it. And again, you're 15.5, working a guy in. Are they going to be up by 25 the whole game and hang on for a 20-point win? That's why I look at a 15.5. So I'm thinking it's got to be up in the 20s to hold off some kind of late run.
And if you're being honest about it, look at the last time they played each other. When was it? Oklahoma City. On March 2nd, they played each other. Denver was a 15.5-point favorite. Guess what happened? Oklahoma City won by 12.
I think we had that. I think we had OKC that game. Did we have that?
You did. I
didn't. I say we. I told. Come on, you're part of the video picks here.
Yes.
You're guilty by association. You're here. Wins, loses, you're part of it. There was in the chat. He said this. That wasn't me. It was Higgs.
By the way, Oklahoma City and Denver have played 3 times this year, and Oklahoma City has won 2 of those games.
There you go. And you're getting 15. I was on Texas Tech last night. Got the win. I was thinking Texas bounced back today.
I didn't know they played yesterday. Could be a different story. That's why I didn't look, so I can't help you.
Red Sox, Jays, Rangers, Royals. All money line parlay. I hope it goes 4-0.
Run it up. Run it up.
Will be good. I mean, I'm going to take them straight up and go 3-1. I'd have a winning day. Mr. Nika, you have a great Canada Day. Have fun today. Enjoy your lunch. Hakeem, how are you? Welcome on in. Michael, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Is SGA playing for OKC?
He's questionable. Just have an app or something. I know we don't normally say books and stuff, but there's an app called DK Live. I used it for when I played DraftKings all the time, and it'll give you notifications for players in, players out, for NBA, MLB, NHL, all that stuff. So if you want to download that, we use that all the time when we did DraftKings like full time. So. For the daily fantasy stuff, and that gives you all the updates as soon as they know.
There you go. And you need that for and I say that NBA because it's here at noon. We're doing a show, whatever the case may be, whatever time it is. Things change, of course, of the day. You don't know. A guy's questionable. Then all of a sudden he's playing. Then you know what? 2 other guys are out.
Yeah.
You got to be up on that for betting NBA. Again, the reason why I don't love betting NBA regular season, I don't want to sit and wait to find, they don't care enough. I say sometimes they don't care enough to let, I'm going to sit out today, whatever, rest day. I should say they don't care. You get whatever. But come on, you're going to sit around and wait on that game, on one game. There's 10 other NBA games that you kind of know what's going to happen. This one today, it's questionable. Like, I can't. No.
And I will say I have limited the amount. Like normally at this point of the year, last year, I was putting out 5 to 7 plays a day. Now it's 1 to 3. Like, I lowered my thing, and I've been doing a lot better. So,
Because you get hurt on nonsense. Like, this guy all of a sudden sits out late. You're like, what the heck?
Yeah. You could definitely get hurt.
Again, sometimes you get a good number, sometimes you get bad. But then after a while, you got to say, you know what? I'm not doing that. If I get it, good. If not, if I lose what I thought I was going to do, if it wins, you move on, because when it loses, you forget about the game that loses. You didn't bet, right? Everybody's going, oh, I should have bet that. Well, you said the other thing. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, of course you forget that one. So just they work themselves out. It's I don't like it. I don't like sit there and worrying about who's playing. Nope.
Correct.
The Score app is better for the updates.
Whatever you want to use.
CSN.
Hi, Rat.
What is that? A gerbil? What is that?
That's Cherry. That's our rat. That's my girlfriend.
Okay. Welcome in, Mrs. Earl. Houston Duke money line for me today. Okay, I'm not. Why not? I'm not gonna be shocked when Duke wins the whole thing, and everybody and anybody who had a Duke ticker is like, why wouldn't you bet Coach K to win it in his final year? That's gonna be the narrative. I get it. I don't
know that the red carpet is out for a Duke Carolina Final Four.
So I mean, Carolina had to work a little bit. That was a little tougher bracket. Duke, I think, had a little easier path. Actually, I shouldn't say that, because that bracket. I mean, Duke was with what? Gonzaga? Right? Were they in that bracket up top? No.
Yeah.
Who was in the top one? Right? They were
Gonzaga.
Weren't they?
Duke beat Fullerton. They beat Michigan State, and then they won the other night against Texas Tech, and now they got Arkansas. Yes, Gonzaga was in that bracket.
That's a tough bracket. I mean, we like Memphis, Gonzaga. That was a tough bracket. Duke, I don't think that was Fullerton might have been a layup, but Michigan State could have. It's still Michigan State. They're going to play tough. Texas Tech's a tough defensive team. They beat teams. They and they were right.
Duke could easily lose to Arkansas tonight.
Duke, the last 2 games, have not missed a shot like the last 7-8 minutes of the game. They're just perfect. I mean, you can't beat a team. If your team's going to be perfect on the last 5 minutes of a game, you're going to have a tough time beating them.
50%, they lose.
You're going to have a tough time beating a team that's going to just make every shot down the stretch. I don't care who you are.
Yeah.
Because then you got to go out and make every shot.
Correct.
OKC to win
by 11 plus is 4,500.
I don't know. I don't think.
You know what? Why not? Why not? I'm not going to bet that, but that's insane.
Good time jumping in MLB. It'd be opening day.
Opening day.
Listen, spring training, preseason, whatever you want to call it. It's we started out hot here in the chat. We're like, hey, let's take a couple things, and we had a nice little run to start the. This is only done the last 2 days, so who knows? Today we can go 0-4 and be like, you know what? Tomorrow I'll be like, I'm not betting again tomorrow. Whatever. We got hot, we won the money, and now we broke even. I'll be good for a week. I'm not, I will not lose any sleep, not bet any baseball if things go bad today. I'm not a huge spring training guy. Just because, I do a mid-show like this, I can't pull up everything. The lineups come out a half hour before. I can't do that as you got 1 o'clock.
There's lineups that aren't even out.
You got weekday. You got a lot of daytime games in spring training. Even during the week, it's like some random tool. I can't. Regular season, I'm all in. Opening day, I'll have 9 games bet for sure. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'll have a bunch of games. I'll have like run lines. We're taking dogs. I don't know. I don't know what the opening day lineup is, but I'll tell you what. We'll have the Rangers. We'll have Arizona. We're gonna have Dodgers run line probably minus 130 or whatever it is. I mean, you're gonna see the matchups and games, and I'll be on some dogs, a couple run lines. Maybe I don't know if I'll have any overs. Gotta see. I might have some unders depending on where teams are playing. Detroit, Minnesota, it could be 40 degrees at noon. It could be a cold day. I'll go under in a game like that. Opening day, we're firing away.
Opening day only has 9 games.
Because it's like half one day, half the other. It's like ridiculous, right? Everybody
well, there's some of them will start with 4-game series, and then like the first full day is like Saturday.
Yeah, because it's like we're going to start with these teams this day, then everybody gets a day off, and then we're going to play the other half of the league on this day for opening day, and then it's through the weekend, right? Because it's probably a Wednesday. Yeah, that makes sense. Because you have teams play Wednesday, off Thursday, then play Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and the teams that play Thursday will play Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You have teams that play Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You have all ridiculous nonsense.
Well, most of the teams that they'll either if the teams are playing on Thursday, they'll either play Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, or they'll play all 4 games.
So what?
They'll start with the 4 games.
I'm sorry. It is the 7th. So Wednesday, Thursday is the opening day. I was thinking it was Wednesday, so it's Thursday.
No, like the Mets have 4 games against Washington to start the year.
Yep. So they're starting on Thursday, but okay, I was confused. I thought it was a Wednesday opening day. It's Thursday.
Nope, Thursday.
So that makes sense because it'll be Thursday. You'll have 3 games, or teams on Friday will have the 4 games. Okay, that's why I said I was thinking Wednesday would be because you know how they used to do it. Have that Tuesday, Wednesday opening day, it'd be like a team would play Tuesday, off Wednesday, play Thursday.
Oh, yeah.
Or Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. But it's a Thursday. That makes perfect sense for a 4-game series. What do we got here, Omid? So I'll tell you, I'm on open day here. Boston Yankees. I'm taking Boston.
I cannot say who I'm taking yet because A, I don't know the lines. B, I don't know the pitchers. So I want to wait until lines. I want to wait until pitchers. I want to see lineups.
Boston will be a dog. I'm taking Boston. Milwaukee
Guaranteed.
versus Cubs. I'm taking Milwaukee because I'm not high on the Cubs.
Correct.
Mets, Washington, Scherzer.
Under. No, it's going to be DeGrom.
DeGrom get the start.
Yep.
I might take Washington because I don't know what kind of DeGrom's going to be in his opening day start. Are you going to be shocked? I will not be shocked that guy goes 5 innings because they're watching his arms pitch count. Let's see how he does in regular season.
I'm guaranteed he goes 5 innings, maybe 6 if he's having a good game.
I'll take a shot with Washington because they're going to be a dog. Probably around a 140 dog, I guess.
That's fair.
Seattle, Minnesota. I will take Seattle. High on Seattle. Yep. Kansas City, Cleveland. I'll probably bet the over. City. Pittsburgh, St. Louis. Probably avoid that. I don't know. Believe it or not, maybe I'll take a little Pittsburgh because I think St. Louis will be a $2 fave, and I'll take a shot on it. Cincy, Atlanta will probably be a Atlanta one-line play because they'll be like 240 with whoever, Fried or Anderson on the hill, right?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
That'll be a one-line play. Houston Angels, I'm just going to bet you over. That'll be an overplay for me. And San Diego, Arizona, I'll take Arizona at home.
Yes, I'll be feeding San Diego a lot.
All right, so that'll be how many games are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4.
9, and you bet 8 of them.
Every game out. And then on Friday, let's see what we got here on the Friday. White Sox, Detroit. I will be taking Detroit as a home dog. I will take Philly run line over Oakland. Tampa Bay over, and probably Tampa Bay run line against Baltimore. Colorado, I don't know. I'm probably an overplay there against the Dodgers in Colorado.
Careful. That might be like a 12.5, 13 line, so I don't know if I would want to go over there.
Yeah. I'm just again, yeah, you're probably right. Miami, Frisco, probably under, and I'll probably take Miami because I like Rodgers.
Give me Miami.
Miami in the under. The Mets game, I'll probably come back on the Mets because why do I think they're going to lose 3-1 on opening day, right? I could just see that happening. So bounce back with Scherzer in game 2. Texas, Toronto, I'm going to bet the over in that game. That'll be an overplay. I think Texas could hit and Toronto could hit. So that'll be an over. Again, Atlanta to sweep. And that's another thing we could look at. We could do some series bets, like who's going to win the series. Late. Will we laying juice with Atlanta over Cincinnati? Probably, but and again, Houston, LA over, and San Diego. I'll be on Arizona all series at home.
Yep, I like it.
Sorry, I left Elliot's comment up there the whole time. Picks and parlays still family. Yeah, but we're still picks and parlays. It's just this is a new channel.
Yep.
This is just a new picks and parlays. Max Wagers is part of the family. Why is OKC 13, 1 and 2 out of 3? Because they're still bad. I mean, that don't
because they're still garbage.
Which you did.
They're eliminated.
So the game be a pick 'em? I mean, you got to look at how those games.
Keep in mind, it's in Denver too. So
lefty time opening day.
Oh God, stop.
I faded Nuggets. I'll say I Porter on minutes restriction.
No, I fade the Nuggets if Porter is on a minutes restriction. Fade the injury report. He comes back, you fade.
Because they're going to try to work him in, get some shots.
He'll get 10, 15 minutes max if he plays.
But it just messes up the whole. You work a guy in, work that again, and you got.
This would be the perfect game to work him in.
It's 13 with the line. 13 was 15 before. Now it's down to 13. So it's gone down 2 points since we started the show. Right?
This would be the perfect. This would be perfect line to put him in. Perfect game.
Mills pitching yesterday. I was an auto fade. Mills who? I don't know. Davis Mills, the quarterback for the Rangers, is pitching. Was he goes from the Texans to the Rangers? Let's see. I don't know who Mills is. Alan Mills? I don't even know. All right, we're out of here. Closing in on 1.
Islanders just tied it up. Kyle Palmieri.
I need puck line there for the Bruins.
We're on the opposite side. We got the Islanders.
My point was on that was the Islanders. Yeah, they've won a bunch, but it's who they really beat.
Well, it's the fact that they have the Bruins number. The last 2 years, they've beaten the Bruins 7 out of 10 games. All right. Like they have their number, and the Bruins are not good on daytime games. I'm taking all this information from Nick when he said it this morning. But Islanders have been playing a lot better. Bruins, they've been playing fantastic too, but he liked the Islanders today.
This is why it's tough to when I run in late posting stuff up. We would have said that beforehand. I would have took this off and put something else in. I just would have the Dallas Stars under.
That's fine.
Thanks for helping out. Cost me.
Hey, what am I supposed to do?
I've got to get a new producer now.
All right, fine. I heard Lenny's available.
Under Houston, yes. Jared agrees with me there, Brian. Under the Houston. Duke again. Win the 1 to 10. Win by 1 to 10 points plus 1. LA loves these things.
You're way up on the chat.
I know. I'm gonna say, where am I in these things? Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, I'm right at the end. Like the Islanders in the under. All right, that's it. I was like, where the heck am I? All right, we're out of here. Have a good Saturday.